This evening, we continue our investigation into suspects who commit violent crimes while wearing GPS monitors. Authorities arrested this man and charged Marcus Garvin with the murder of Christy Holt, who prosecutors say he stabbed to death. And before that, he was charged with stabbing a customer at a gas station. We start the news at 10 with this investigation. Thanks for joining us. I'm Birchel Edmay.
And I'm Lindsay Eaton. Dan and Fanchon are both off tonight. Fox 59's Courtney Crown has been looking into this issue for months.
And tonight, she's digging into the details of this case. So, Courtney, what are you hearing? What's going on here?
Well, Birchel, I've uncovered a lot in the last few days. The judge reduced the bond from $30,000 to $1,500, despite the state asking her not to in Garvin's stabbing case, one from 2020. The Bail Project paid the bond, and the judge agreed to GPS monitoring. A few months later, Garvin's accused of brutally murdering his girlfriend, and her family blames the courts.
I tried so many times to get her away from him.
It's hard not to blame yourself.
Christy Holt's cousin and best friend refused to let Christy's story end with her murder.
When I say abuse, it wasn't just like he punched her one time. He beat her until he felt that he was done.
Court records show Garvin was on GPS monitoring, awaiting trial, accused of stabbing a man at a gas station in December 2020. Documents say he was irritated the victim was in the bathroom too long. Garvin was arrested and charged with battery. His bond was set at $30,000, but a judge lowered it to $1,500 and ordered GPS monitoring, despite the state's objection.
What about all these women that are dying because they can't protect them, because they're going to put them out on bond for $1,500, and then we're going to have some group of people come in that don't even know the real Marcus.
The group Christy's Aunt Patty Myers is referring to is the Bail Project. According to the group, Garvin's public defender asks them to pay his bond in January. The Bail Project says they interviewed Garvin and provided a statement to us that says, in part, in this case, the bail reduction was a key factor in the decision, as it indicated that the court wanted to facilitate his release.
If they would have left him in there, he wouldn't have killed her. He wouldn't have had a chance because he'd be locked up. You know, so I blame a lot on the system right now. They let Christy now.
On Friday, police were called out to the Always Inn on 21st Street, where they found Christy stabbed to death. They say she was left to decompose for nearly a week. Court records claim Garvin tried to dismember her before dragging her body in a sheet across the parking lot to a creek nearby. A witness called police, who found Garvin in a cut-off GPS monitor.
And you make you wonder, when there's going to be change? When is there going to be change? When is there going to be a time that they start realizing that something has to be done?
The public defender's office says they have no comment. The Marion County courts say they will not comment on a pending case. Christy's family wants answers.
They killed my cousin.
Absolutely.
They killed her. They let her down in the worst way possible.
They gave him a sticker and said, "Try again, slugger."
The county probation department says people awaiting trial have unrestricted movement except for places set by the court or protection orders. And I am still working to uncover specifically why the state objected to significantly lowering bond. Reporting in the newsroom tonight, Courtney Crown, Fox 59 News.
Courtney, thank you. We know it's an investigation you will stay on top of, but in the meantime, let's dig deeper into this. At the start of this year, the county's probation department was monitoring more than 1,700 people. In total, between pretrial release and post-conviction, there are roughly 4,000 people on some sort of monitoring that makes Indianapolis one of the highest users of these devices in the country.